destruction of that marker is worth every life we just lost! I won't let you throw all this away.
Thank you, Isaac. Now, time to die.
What?
Yours is the last body we need to be reborn. The Makers must be absorbed.
The Makers? You mean me? But Strauss said we could destroy the marker!
Not if we consume you first.
God damn it, I trusted you!
Complete bastard! Was this your great plan? Dump me off and die?
Full of bad ideas, remember?
Yeah, well, here's another one. I'm crashing through the roof to get you. Now move your ass.
Wait, no, Ellie, it's too late. Stay clear of the station.
Yeah, well, you don't really have a say this time. Heads up.
I'm trying! I'm trying! Holy crap.
What?
And there we go, there's Dead Space 2 for you. A little bit of thing I should say. That last bit, the way it's going to be cut, that took more than, say, a good hour and a half to actually beat. Seriously, the way I played that, like, the optimal way to beat that boss is have, like, yeah, the plasma cutter is a good hard-hitting weapon, but it's not the greatest. It's a good all-rounder, but yeah, there's better damaging weapons. For that ending, you want to be taking, like, at least, like, the contact beam. Contact beam's great against the heart of the marker, and you also want to be taking, like, the force gun, because that's great at clearing out the pack. The pack's the Shadow Children in that last bit. Great weapons for finishing that last bit off. My god, though, doing that with just a plasma cutter is very hard. Very hard indeed. On this difficulty as well, because when they hit for maybe 2 of your health instead of maybe 1 of your health. They should have, really. So you can be down in a good couple of shots if you're not moving and working and shooting and keep moving and running. Yeah, so it's done though, thankfully. Plasma cutter only run. Like I said, an optimal loadout, you wouldn't just carry the plasma cutter. Even on this difficulty, you'd have secondary, maybe even a third base weaponry. Because remember all the ammo I'll get in? That'd be perfect for most of it, because I'm picking up contact rounds. Like, I could take the pulse rifle with me. That'd have been perfect. I picked that up all the time. As a good secondary, even if it were only half upgraded, that would have been great against the Pact, because I can just spray that, whatever. And it has a good secondary fire for grenade launcher in this game anyway. So that would have been beautiful, but yeah, anyway. Plasma cutter only run. It does, like I proved in the first one, it's great if you want to just get everything upgraded with your nodes, because it's beautiful. I could have also as well gone as far as if I had gone into my New Game Plus on my original save to unlock this mode, or this difficulty. I'd have got the Elite Engineering Suit, I think it is, or the Elite... Yeah, the Elite Engineering Suit, yeah. And that would have given me a great boost for that last bit, because you get like a good... I think you get plus 15 to med packs, which is great. And I think you get like a small damage booster, but the bear one is the Elite Advanced Suit. That gives you plus 15 to damage straight off the bat. And it looks kick-ass as well. And you get the Arctic Suit for finishing this difficulty. But I didn't do any of that. I intentionally didn't do any of that for that reason. This was going to be a straight run from start to finish. I paid for it slightly, but... One good bit though, I should point out, where I last saved, right next to the marker, you can technically run all the way back. There's nothing stopping you. There's no barricades or anything that drops prior to that. So if you want to go and restock, you can do. And get more health kits and that. That's why I held on to a little bit more cash still right at the end. I didn't stock everything out, because you can clear that area and then you can just run back. You have to deal with the Ubermorph, but one stasis puts him down. Simple as that. You can just run straight past him then. Nice little tip there. But yeah, it was a fun run, to say the least, though. Dead Space 2 isn't the one I've played more than the most, kind of thing. Like, this one lacks compared to the first. Like, there's no boss fights at all in this game. Brutes aren't bosses. Naomi, that final bit, that isn't a boss, really. It's a wave shooter at best. Because she isn't really a threat as long as you stay away from her. Yeah, you can just riddle her with bullets and you'll be fine. No, that's just not a boss, really. Like, the Hive Mind, now that's a boss and a half. Like, the Leviathan, now that's a good boss as well. Even, like, in the next one, the Nexus, that's a great boss. Hell, even the... Spoilers, the Moon, that's actually a fun boss, because you get the TK pads. That's just... Yeah. Anyway. Plus, you get that little cameo at the end of what happens in the first one. It would have been nicer in the third one if that actually happened to her then. She again. Yeah, but he technically, well, me and Hunchy never did after Awakening, but we might have to do that eventually. But yeah, it'd been funny that. Yeah, if Ellie started seeing Isaac Clarke as like the marker signal. I don't know how it doesn't affect Ellie. Like, it doesn't just affect her at all by the seams of it, because Isaac can understand the marker. That's why it barely affected him, even in the first one. But in this one, he's suffering from dementia from them, like trying to keep it in check and doing all the testing and all this kind of stuff on him. For Ellie, though, it's kind of weird. She just doesn't seem to be affected by it. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe because she may have entered, though, at the same time as the infection happened. Who knows? When she arrived, because she was a pilot, wasn't she? These crates are going on for a while. And it might just not have affected her, because in that time period where we're at, that could have only been maybe about 12 hours or so, at least. Plus, she leaves the station again, like, prior to that last bit. So she's been on less than you have, technically, to the end. So who knows, really, why it didn't affect her as much. Yeah, so that's all the Dead Space is done. I don't know really what I want to do next, honestly. I can't do... there's a DLC, but it's only Xbox 360 exclusive, which is kind of irritating, honestly. Because it's... Well, it wouldn't make much sense anyway, because it follows the Nintendo Wii version of Dead Space, which is I can't think of its name. It's an on-rail shooter though, but that follows a story inside Ishimura, but before Isaac turns up when they're escaping, which I think is kind of kick-ass actually, the idea of that. And then this one takes place afterwards, and your character is like a security for Time Station, and his path takes him like almost en route with Isaac, but he takes like Isaac's moved an area, he'll just enter the last area Isaac were in, kind of thing. He'll see some of the devastation that were left from when Isaac were fighting, which I think is kind of kick-ass. But yeah, it's kind of shame. Like, they gave us all the DLC stuff in this, but they didn't give us the expansion, which is a bit of a shame, really. Yeah, which I don't think it's kind of that cool, honestly. You'd have thought, like, they did. Well, there weren't any expansions for the first one, but like, it's like you have the third one's expansion available, but why don't you have the second one's expansion available? I know, admittedly, you don't have the first game, but like the Nintendo one. But I'd love to try an on-rail shooter with that. Even you can play it with the mouse, easy enough. It'd be a little bit harder, but I'd still try it. I'd love to do that one, but unless there's any emulators of it, but I doubt it. Not for the Nintendo anyway, and for the Wii. But it's it's one of them I would love to try. I've never tried. I don't own a Nintendo Wii, so I can't really play it. But yeah, I'd love to try that one day. These crates have been going on for ages as well. What if I do escape? Ah, there we go. Yes, okay. Yeah. I did a little bit of backtracking right at the end. Yeah, don't ask. We're done. An Easter egg. From the start to the end, this marker is it starts in fragments all over the place. By the end, it's completely constructed, depending on how far in the game you are. Nice, huh? So I can start New Game Plus now, even on that hardest difficulty. You can either pick whichever. That's my normal one. It took me 7 hours to do that as well. That's ridiculous because just to end it caused me so much issue. This unlocks though, like, well, you do on the same difficulty again. I'm not doing hardcore, forget that. But I'm gonna cut this and just show you some of the new unlocks. Okay, let's go and check out this new suit, eh? I just picked the schematic for it, Engineering Elite Suit schematic, which isn't right. I think though one of them, I know one of the suits I can only pick up until I get, not until. Oh, okay. It does it automatically. I'm changing now. That's the one I get for finishing on easy, or just any difficulty. Then there's the Elite Suit, which I think you can only get at Chapter 11, which unfortunately I won't be rerunning. That's my other suit. Anyway, that's the advanced suit. That's not the Elite Suit. The Elite Suit's different. But I'm almost certain it's too. I can't afford it, which is kind of irritating. All my cash went into the last bit of the game. Yeah, see. Though I'm pretty sure it's in. Is it in here? No, there's the engineering suit. Oh, I can just afford it if I sell some stuff. This is a nice looking suit though, so I'll give it that. Look at all the ammo I'm carrying. Good God. Yeah, I think the other two you can only get later into the game. I'm pretty sure you can't get one of them until you pick up the Elite Suit, and then the other one I think's when you get to Chapter 11. It's like a pickup. I'm not sure where, but yeah, I think that's how it works. Right, yeah, we can have this. This is nice, this suit though. I really like this. Like I said, I don't want to be rerunning the game again. So I guess you have to look at some pictures, but yeah, it's kind of. I don't like it how they drop the new items for you. Like when you finished your level, you worked all that hard, you've done all that hard work, and then you can't even have them. I like that though. It's like hazard suit. This is the best looking suit in the game, by far. just is. But yeah, I don't know whether. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they're further down in the game, which is a shame. But oh, and then we have all the other weapons. Like there's 2 types of flamethrowers. Just 5% more damage than the regular one. That does 10% more damage. It's just all percentages more than anything. Like the heavy duty contact beam, it's a little bit quicker, and the primary fire does 5% more damage. I think I could probably actually fire some of these off as well with them. Like there's 3 different types of line racks, 4 types, sorry, except for the standard one, which is not here by the looks of it. Where is it? That's weird. Heavy duty. Forged. Wait, did I purchase one? No. Don't know where the default one is. That's weird. No, wait, that's the default one. That one there. Like that one's 5% on primary and minus. That's got a nice camo as well, paint job on it. That's 10%. That's 5%, but that's got a different look as well. Actually, let's have it. I'll show you it. And yeah, it's pretty cool actually. You don't really see much difference on it, but well, you see a bit. Like so, yeah, like they're all a little bit different. Like there's my refurbished one again. These are the other 2 plasma cutters as well. The forged ones maybe a really good one as well. That I think that goes well with this armor actually. Let's have that. I'll show you that as well. I'm not I'm not sure how to actually change weapons in this game. Oh, is it these ones? Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. That's a forged one. Not bad, really. Like I said, 10% more damage on it. This suit alone, like, this is a beautiful suit. So, anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching Dead Space. Until next time, goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.